Alright, welcome back Midlifers. It's me Prash here. We're going to teach you about how to take photos at National Day. It's the week before National Day, so we're going to try to take some photos of aeroplanes and the fireworks. This episode is not going to be on film because I do not want to waste money. So I have recently got a GH7, so I'm going to use that. Ian just recently has a new camera as well, and Uncle Chong has this bazooka. So we're going to use that and try to capture some nice shots of Singapore. Probably identify people.
I don't think opposite. For the photo now. Alright, Prash. So
Okay.
why did you buy a digital camera at long last?
So,
Are you jealous of this?
So a little part of me has been dying every day.
Why?
You know, shooting film, losing money, and going bankrupt. And you know, with the economy in the state it is, and with all the tariffs coming in,
Yeah.
what better way to waste money than to quickly buy a digital camera before prices hike again?
Yep.
Yeah. So Ian has been telling me to get a full frame.
Full frame.
Yeah, but then I decided against it because, you know, annoying your co-conspirator, whatever lah, okay?
Conspirator.
Conspirator is what we do lah. So I like to shoot macro.
Okay.
At work I shoot a lot of macro, so
Okay.
I thought a micro four thirds would be the ideal situation. In the event I don't really like the camera, I can still use it for work, you know?
Yeah.
So I got a GH7.
Okay.
I was hoping also maybe I can do some videos here and there, help him out, offload some work from him. But I still hate editing. So the first christening of this camera is gonna be here at National Day lah. You
Yeah.
know, we're gonna try to take some photos.
So basically, what we're gonna share is how we're gonna take the different things that happen during National Day. So I guess most of you know that the main highlight of National Day is always fireworks.
Yeah.
So we're gonna obviously try to take some fireworks because that's always the money shot.
Yep.
And there's some like skydiving, some planes, some plane spotting,
Yes.
some fighter
Some
jets.
jets, some helicopters.
Yeah.
Actually, down there we can see the
Yeah.
national flag being flown by the Chinook.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's why I need this. So this is a 200 600.
Yep.
So I'm gonna try and get some telephotos of the planes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he has a kit lens, not a kit lens.
No, it's not really a kit
Yeah.
lens, but it goes to about 120.
Yeah.
Probably inadequate, but I'll still try to take some shots, see how it goes. But I think maybe we should cover a little bit about where to be,
Yep.
how to prepare for this. Okay, so where we are right now, we're opposite Marina Barrage. Okay, we're actually under a nicely shaded area. Around us, there's a lot of people picnicking.
Yep.
Yeah, so they're waiting for the fireworks. So come early, find a spot under shade, and park your tripod because you gotta. It's gonna be filled up very fast. You know.
So we're actually here like at 5 p.m.
Yes.
The show starts at 6 plus.
Yep.
So 5:30. Yeah. So if you're here like an hour plus, it's okay. The skydivers are diving, so let's try to get some telephoto shots.
Yeah, and we'll continue this in a bit.
They are too small, so they will still look very small. So anyway, I'm here with our resident telephoto nerd. So this is Uncle Chong.
I'm not a nerd, but okay.
So he's an uncle. So as an uncle, he needs a very big camera and a very long lens.
Yeah, certified man.
Yes. And he tries to go birding every day of the week, but he can't sadly because he's not yet unemployed.
Yeah, unfortunately, I still got a long way
Yeah.
to go. Yeah.
So he's waiting for retirement, but he's all prepared with his telephoto lens.
Yeah, man.
So we're gonna try and get some shots of the
A parachute.
planes and the parachutists, but we are quite far away from it. So if you want to take the pictures of the people skydiving, you should go closer to town near MBS.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a bit of a better
Preferably
place.
get a lens that has like at least 600 mm worth of reach on full frame.
Yep.
Yeah, then if you really want to watch them jump out of the plane, yeah, I think 600 mm should be quite good enough. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know whether you guys know, right? They always say that guys with big lenses are trying to compensate for something, right, Uncle Chong?
Yeah, I small size. I got small things, that's why I need to like use big stuff.
Yeah, so he is trying to overcompensate for something, but I don't really know what, because who doesn't like an uncle like him? Yeah, so I've been trying to take photos. I've been using the compositing mode because my lens doesn't have the reach, and I've been trying to take all the parachuters. I'm not sure whether you can see. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, so until I get a, I guess, longer lens. Yeah, but for micro four thirds, even the longest lens isn't as ginormous as the one Uncle Chong is using.
It's like 400 mm
Yeah, 400.
or 500. Yeah.
Oh, the can catch the Chinook with the flag. Like whenever I see this fly past of the flag, right, it makes me wonder how big the flag is. Because I've been up close to a Chinook and it is huge. It's damn huge.
I think the flag is like a few stories high.
Yeah, so how big is this flag?
3 or 4, if I'm not wrong.
3 or 4 stories high.
Documentary on it.
Okay, so it's a very hot day today, and we've been supplied with this pretty good umbrella over here. So this is courtesy of LP. Shout out to LP. It's a Leofoto umbrella.
It's just an umbrella.
Yes.
It's just an umbrella.
But the innovation of this umbrella is that he has provided a tripod clamp. So as you can see, this clamp can mount the umbrella, so you can twist the umbrella up and down, and it saves us from getting like brown in the sun today.
It's just an umbrella. Come here early, but the problem with coming early is that you will need to wait a long time for things to happen lah. So usually those who've come here before in the weeks preceding this, they would have like a timetable out, so you can kind of like target at this time you're gonna see this thing, at that time you're gonna see that thing. So meanwhile, you just have a lot of free time to play around with. Of course, it's nice to bring some drinks, bring some snacks, eat, chill, bring some friends along, talk to them, not just your camera.
He's very happy with his new lens over here.
Yeah, man.
You reach a certain age, like Prash.
Knees are giving way.
Yeah, so we've just set our tripods like,
Lazy man way of shooting.
yeah.
Get your camera, use your tripod at chair level. Okay? Yeah. Even though you can go like, don't care whether your tripod can go 1.8 meters.
Yeah.
Yeah, just use it at chair level.
Yeah, so you can sit down and just like press the
Yeah. Saves you a lot of effort. Is it wrong if I shoot the sunset on monochrome? Is there something wrong with that? Is there something wrong with me? Am I just different?
It's creating a high res.
Yeah, so since I'm shooting micro four thirds, I'm using pixel shift just to make the resolution a bit higher so I can compete with the big boys, you know, like Sony.
I think Prash is quite confused because he has not dabbled with menus for a long time.
There's too many settings. All I need to know is how to set my aperture, my shutter speed, my ISO, and maybe exposure compensation. Why are there so many autofocus modes, you know? It's just too much. It's too much.
Yeah.
Like, there's too many buttons as well, you know? I don't even know what half of them do.
So
But-
this is a micro four thirds camera, right?
Yeah.
So the sensor is very small.
Yes.
But this is the same size as my camera. So
Yeah.
like I cannot understand why this is so big. Yeah.
Because bigger is better. Panasonic realized there was no point fighting with full frame cameras. Okay, people judge a camera by its look. You look at his camera, it looks like shit. Okay, it looks so meh. But then you just need a camera that's like this. Throw in a Leica badge on the lens, and you got an amazing camera. Everyone will buy it. Yeah,
It's a fake Leica. Panel Leica.
everyone knows Panasonic makes all Leica cameras. Okay, everyone knows this. Okay, it's actually the special magic dust that's sprinkled on the sensors. It's some Japanese guy doing it in Japan. Wait, Panasonic's made in Japan?
I have no idea.
Yeah, okay, I have no idea. Some guy in Asia is probably doing
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
This one is Sony, so probably got some somtam dust inside from Thailand. Lusan has chosen the best spot out of all the spots here. You know why? Because it's right in front of the food.
He only shoots birds and he only eats birds.
Yeah.
What are you eating, Lusan?
Duck
Duck, yeah.
So there's duck and chicken.
and more duck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Water. Look at that.
Okay, so the sun has set. We are waiting for fireworks. Prash is trying to figure out how to do landscape shots on a digital camera.
It's too difficult, man. I don't have the reach. That's what she said. Hey, planes.
keep missing the planes. So the planes are there. And they have gone and passed. Got some shots, post them up soon. So I don't know what shots Prash got. Do you manage to get anything from the planes?
I got the choppers.
Okay.
Let me scroll back.
Okay, so try and post out the photos up.
Yeah. All on monochrome, so it looked extra special.
Oh my god, who shoots planes on monochrome? So the helicopters are coming.
Okay.
I think
So-
this one we wouldn't miss because they're quite slow.
Okay, so Ian has specially arranged this so
Yes.
that I can actually learn.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
actually he spoke to the pilots.
Yeah, so they're flying exceptionally slow just for Prash. Okay, so let's get some shots. Okay, so how was your first fly past?
Okay, so quite exciting, quite interesting. I guess with the digital camera, it makes things a lot easier. You have autofocus and you can set it to lock into planes, helicopters. I didn't know that, but I learned that just now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can take a high burst of photos, so at least something will be in focus.
Yes.
And the thing is, you can just set it to program, and then especially if it's your first time, so it's quite simple. But I guess the difference will be the lens you have.
Yeah.
How far you can reach.
Yep.
Of course, your cameras, if they have rolling shutter and you wanna like freeze frame, that might be a bit difficult. But I personally like that whole motion blur with the rotors. Yeah.
As long as the body of the
plane is
helicopter
sharp.
or the plane is sharp.
Yeah, so I think that's quite nice.
Yeah.
One thing I realized is the light value changes very fast during the fly pass because they're doing it during sunset.
Yeah.
So I think doing it on film is going to be next to impossible. You got to either
I think it's possible. You just get an automatic camera.
automatic, but most probably need to shoot at high ISO. And the thing is, the exposure value might change along the way.
Yes.
If you're not so particular about the details of the craft, I think it's still okay. But if you are, then okay lah, it's fun lah. Just try lah. No harm trying.
Anyway, we're not doing this as a job. I mean, we're just here to try and take photos of kids.
We're just here to chill, enjoy the National Day festivities. And usually the week before, they usually will do a full dry run. So they will have all the fireworks. They will have all the airplanes flying and all the helicopters. And just now there were like 3 helicopters with the
so
flag.
there were like, how many? Like 4 or 5 fly pasts?
Yes.
Of different planes and helicopters. So even if you miss one, you can just wait for the next one.
Yes, and I only had like a lens that's the equivalent of 100 mm, 120 mm. And I managed to get some decent shots because the crafts were flying quite low at certain parts. So I think still nailed some shots, quite happy. But of course, if you have a longer lens, more versatility there lah.
But I would say once you get up to like 800 mm, you start getting your heat wave distortion.
Yep.
Yeah, then your image is going to look soft anyway. So I think you don't really need to get like a super hyper ridiculous 1000 mm telephoto.
Yeah. Even if you had it, tracking the plane takes some skill.
Yeah.
Because your field of view is so small, you might be hunting for the plane when they just appear. And I think you've seen from the episode, every time we want to start talking and yapping,
then the plane comes.
The plane comes.
We have
Then
to
we have to
stop
scramble
the video
and
then
stop
we
the
have to
video.
start like doing everything.
Yeah.
I'm used to it because I've shot some wildlife before, so it is reactive.
Yep. So now we're just waiting for nightfall, and then we're gonna try taking the fireworks and see how it goes. According to Uncle Chong, our vantage point sucks, but we're here just for fun, for the lulz. So we're gonna take the images from here. So some of it might be blocked by MBS, but who cares lah? Just have fun lah. Don't take photography.
It's so crowded over there. We have a nice place here. We've got chairs.
Yeah. If you want a nicer photo, just go on Instagram. Someone will post it up. I want to see a nicer photo.
You can gen AI the fireworks too.
Yeah, you can gen AI the fireworks and the smoke and all that. Yeah. But maybe if it's interesting, maybe next time we can try it on film camera. I think fireworks on film camera might be interesting. If you all want to see that, let us know in the comments below.
Okay, so today I'm going to be shooting using 2 cameras. I've got my video camera over here and my A1 over here. So I got this Leofoto plate, which is a super long plate. We can mount 2 camera bodies here actually. There's also an extension for this where I can mount even more things, but I didn't bring that because it's not necessary. But yeah, you can mount like 4 cameras on this if you really wanted to.
Accessories make your photography journey. So I got this new center column. So nowadays I don't even have to like adjust the tripod legs. I can just slowly wheel my camera up. Why stand up? Just work with what I got. Then flip the screen so that I can still see it. Laziness at its peak. Digital photography.
Some prep for the settings on how to shoot the fireworks. So what we have is our camera mounted on a tripod. Okay, so please use a tripod. And you might want to just basically use manual mode. I try to use a f about 16 14, 16 or 18 is pretty good. ISO 100 or ISO 50 if possible. The length of the shot may be about 7 seconds to 8 seconds depending. You got to play around and test. You can also use bulb mode and then you trigger once the fireworks launch and then you release once the fireworks have burst. That will give you also around 7 seconds. So your brightness of the fireworks is solely dependent on your aperture setting and your ISO. So if the fireworks are too bright, just stop down. If it's not bright enough, you can open up. So let's just wait for it to get dark and the fireworks to get started.
Okay, sorry, it's a bit dark because I didn't bring a light and it's at night.
Yeah, it's at night. So
Yeah.
we just saw the last fireworks. It
Yeah.
ended off around 8:45, 8:50.
Yep.
Yeah, so the thing is, if you follow the timetable, it's pretty accurate, but sometimes it might be a little bit off here and there. But I think just be patient, wait it out, you'll get the shots. The thing is, I'm still figuring out my camera, so I was manually clicking all the long exposures, but Ian told me there's an interval mode, but I, in the dark, could not figure out.
Yes. Because the Panasonic menus are
Different lah.
a bit different, and if you have never used the Panasonic before, I think you should take some time to familiarize yourself.
Correct. One thing I did learn is put all your settings in when there's still light, because I realized I was in the wrong mode,
Yes.
but still managed to get some shots.
Yeah.
Fortunately.
So they're a bit overblown, but you got the essence of the fireworks, I guess.
Yes. So I think we'll post those shots very soon, or you
Yeah.
might have just seen it along the way.
Yeah.
If you all love this episode, so remember to like and subscribe, and we'll
Yep.
see you in the next episode of Midlifers.
We are really tired. Bye bye.
Yeah.